Hi, welcome to our Metal Reactions channel. I'm Brad.
I'm Alona.
A quick plug for Shayne Capazorio, who did our channel branding and our intro video. If you need any graphic design work done for yourself, you can find his contact details in the description below. So we are doing another patron request. This is from our Tier 2 benefits. So if you'd like a song done for yourself, you can find our Patreon details in the description below. And this is Sander Muller's request. It's a band I don't know, Riverside, with Second Life Syndrome. Assuming you don't know them either. Okay. I just did a quick Google. I see they're from Poland, and the song's from 2005, it seems.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's see what we've got.
I just wanna feel your sigh on my neck. Wanna feel your breath, feel your need to stay. You don't know my name, don't know my face. Only thoughts I share in my secret place. Secret exhibition, cure for loneliness. I've grown to a hole, there's no turning back. You know there are things I just can't forget. It helped me so much to learn to be detached. But when I'm all shattered, I felt I'd broken my fall. Couldn't pretend I felt strong about us anymore. Without that help, I finally started to live my own life. And I know I don't need you now. Secret exhibition, cure for loneliness. Life is much too short to be wild away with tears. Secret exhibition, cure for loneliness. I erase you now. I don't need you now. I erase you now with all of my past.
We jump in now. Something's going to happen.
Oh, it's not the whole song.
We're like halfway. Okay, a little over halfway.
I thought that's like close to an end.
Well, we've gotten through all the lyrics, so
I don't know what's gonna be. Maybe there's gonna be like some. Remember what was that band that we were listening for the whole like 3 minutes at the end, and then nothing happened.
we'll see. So, what do you think?
Well, I mean the instruments. It's a bit meditative.
I'm feeling very sleepy.
Yeah. So at least like till now there wasn't any kind of climax, or it was pretty much even throughout the whole song. Yeah, there were some interesting guitar pieces that I also I liked. Yeah, but I think I prefer more dynamic kind of style.
Okay.
And I think I got used to very like powerful voices, and to me it feels like a bit too soft.
Okay, it is stylistically different to other things we've been doing. I'm wondering, like this feels very progressive. There's a lot of progressive music elements in it, the way it's all coming together. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if it's more progressive rock than progressive metal, or maybe somewhere in between the two. There does seem to be quite a lot of rock influence as well as a bit of metal.
Okay, how can you tell that? How can you tell that it's rock and not metal? Explain to me. It does sound different, but I can't like say definitively what it
like
is.
explicitly,
that sounds,
what's the checklist? This.
Exactly.
I don't know either explicitly. It's just a bit of a feeling. It's just not quite as heavy.
I was thinking a little, like I was thinking about Tool a little bit because they also have a bit of an abstract music but it feels a bit more like when we're listening to Tool, it feels more intense, and more unexpected changes in it. Maybe that's the thing.
So there was just to take it back a step here, like the drummer stick work, I think is really like technical and intricate and like very impressive. The vocally, I think it's less intense, but he has a really good voice. Like it's a very soothing, peaceful kind of voice. He has a very good voice, and there's a couple moments where he puts like different effect. Like I almost feel like he's about to go into like harsh vocals, but he doesn't quite. But I think he probably has that capacity to do so. He is changing his voice up a little bit. But yeah, the song's just like it's kind of peaceful. Okay, not lyrically. We'll get into the lyrics later. But let's get back into it to see where it goes, because it might just actually pick up now.
Okay.
But it is definitely different to anything else we've done so far.
Mm-hmm.
drum is incredibly good.
Okay, I like the guitar. Yeah, I think the second part was more interesting from the point of view of instruments.
Yeah. Because the second half of the song was like purely instrumental.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, so I think I did enjoy it more. Especially the guitar. And how it was good with intensity, like adding and then slowing down and then adding again and just like coming and going in waves. It was nice.
It's the second half in particular, but to be honest, the whole song it's very emotive. Like it invokes strong emotion, not in the same way that metal does, which can be more aggressive, but more so like a deeper, like soulful kind of emotion. It just has a lot of feeling. This whole song has a lot of feeling in it, which is sort of, I think, the best compliment I can give to it. I mean, in addition to being technical, just
technical. I did like it that it was technical.
I guess that's the progressive elements of it. What do you think of his voice?
I don't know. I mean, it's good, I guess, but it doesn't invoke like really strong feelings from my side.
I guess it's interesting because if this was the first song we'd done a reaction to, you probably would have liked it a lot more. Because I guess now, I know you're like averse to change, so I think what's happening here is that this is just very different to the other stuff we've been doing. You maybe aren't quite sure, like the change is disconcerting because you're used to, almost probably more used to getting like some harsh vocals and some clean vocals, and the clean vocals being either very operatic or more powerful and less of this style.
Well, it just doesn't feel very like distinct. So I think I wouldn't be able to like listening to several other bands. I don't think I would be even able to distinguish it like among them, I guess. I don't know, like for example, if we were listening to Ginger, so that voice when she sings, you can definitely like recognize this voice out of 100, you know. So it just has the distinct features.
Okay.
And I don't know, and I just didn't find it very
distinctive.
Yeah. So it's like specific characters, like something unique, maybe.
Okay, fair.
It is good. Like it is good, but I wouldn't say that I would recognize it.
Okay, interesting. Anything else, or shall we get into the lyrics?
We can get into the lyrics, I guess.
Any thoughts on Second Life Syndrome?
Well, again, like I think I liked better the instruments, like the instruments alone, and the second part of the instruments. Well, it seems like it's talking about change. Well, basically second life, a life different from what it used to be. Like a person made a change to take control of his life. I think before that it was routine, maybe. It got too predictable. And I think like we're waiting for decrees of providence, so maybe the character just relies on fate. But then at some point it's a facing the light to brush aside your plans, and I'm going to have it all my own way. So I think that means that the person is taking control and decides to make plans of his own rather than rely on someone else's plans. Well, I think it could be maybe about relationship, like when another person maybe sort of has control of their life and is planning ahead and not asking for another's opinion, maybe something like that, and then that other person decides that he doesn't want to live like that anymore. He wants to decide for himself, and basically like the downward trend stops at this, when he decides that he wants to start a new life. I was a bit confused about this piece. I just want to feel your sigh on my neck, want to feel your breath, feel you need to stay. So my other theory is that it's maybe about the relationship with God, because then it says, you don't know my name, don't know my face, only thoughts I share in my secret place. So it feels like confessions when you talk to God only one-to-one.
Okay.
And maybe like those plans that meant to be the God's plan for life, and that's why it was saying the decrees of providence.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it was like a normal relationship between people, then this phrase, you don't know my name, doesn't really fit.
No.
Yeah, so, and when a person regained the control, I think, there is this interesting piece when he says, I learned to be detached. So I guess he never felt the presence of God in his life, maybe, and that's basically taught him to not care about it. And then it just all gets better after he decides to take life in control.
Okay. I have a pretty different.
Okay, go ahead. I don't know what to make it. What else to make of it?
I could be way off now. What makes me think I could be wrong is that the song is from 2005. If the song was from now, 2020, then it would make a lot more sense, or at least in the last 10 years. I'm getting this to be an online relationship with someone. So my thought process was very similar to yours, where the beginning part is all about taking control of your life, thinking of the future, not just living, hand to mouth and living now and all that. So the song starts out that way, and I had similar thoughts to you. Then the song completely flips when it says, and then that all shattered. I felt, and when that all shattered, I felt I'd broken my fall. Couldn't pretend that I felt strong about us anymore. Without your help, I finally started to live my own life. I just want you to know this time and again. That was clearly a relationship of some sorts, and so again, I was also thinking he had all these plans to live his own life, to do his own thing, but then this relationship shattered that whole dream. Now, when we get to, I just want to feel your sigh on my neck, I'm taking that to mean we have this online relationship, but I want to experience being with you, physically being with you in real life. I want to feel your breath, feel your need to stay, so don't want to leave me. You don't know my name, thinking we only know each other by usernames.
That's really creepy.
Yeah. Don't know my face.
Okay.
Which then makes me flip up to the top. I'm thinking, okay, if they don't know each other's faces, I didn't know what this one line meant about turning around, spinning
vicious
around.
Ritual.
We're turning around, vicious ritual. And I'm thinking it's like an avatar. Like when you create your character in a game, the character will be there and will slowly rotate, and you.
Oh my god.
I could be completely wrong, but I didn't know what that top line meant, and now I'm trying to link it to that maybe.
Okay.
But okay, yeah. So you don't know my face, only thoughts I share in my secret place. Now there was I don't know if you can call it a game, a program of some sort called Second Life. I can't even remember when this was. Maybe it was around that time, and I just don't remember. I think that was probably later though. Where basically you'd create your online life. And it sounds like something out of Black Mirror. I mean, Black Mirror would have gone and made this way more dark and complex from then, since then. But I think even back in 2005, there were concerns that people lived too much online. Like they invested more in their online life than they did in their real life. So like you're almost living this fantasy world online
Okay.
rather than your real life. So I think Second Life syndrome is that, not God. But I could have completely missed. I could have completely missed the point. That's just where I'm going. But so then even further. So secret exhibition, cure for loneliness. You know, if you're lonely in real life, you find companionship online. It's easier in some regards. I've ground to a halt. There's no turning back. You know, there are things I just can't forget. You've helped me so much to learn to be detached from reality, from my physical first life. But so that's just that sort of piece of the song. But I think what the song is getting to is this person's realization that they need to end this relationship, this online relationship, to again immerse themselves into first life, real life, and to not be like consumed by this second online life.
Okay, interesting. I keep thinking, what year was that film? I think it was called The Gamer, and then there was another film, Surrogates.
I think I've seen these. I can't remember off the top of my head.
But I think it was. It might be that time. You know, when there were real people that were paid for being someone's avatar. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
It's a really good film.
I'm vaguely remembering this.
It was with Jared Butler.
That's how you remember.
Yeah, of course.
You love Jared Butler.
Well, it's a bit surreal, but it does fit the song. I guess.
Okay.
Although, I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to judge that because I've never done anything like that.
If I'm completely wrong and this has nothing to do with online relationship, then it's going to be a very weird interpretation of the song.
Yeah, I know. But super progressive. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Or anti the progression of living vicariously online.
Just exposing your own problems.
Well, in terms of coronavirus, maybe your only option is to have this online life. If you want to actually go and do stuff and travel and explore, then virtually doing so is probably your only option.
Like this game, what's it called? The one that they made, Animals.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that one.
I suppose. Live your happy life online.
Yeah, but now it's kind of, they say it's healthy. Rather than just being stuck at home to socialize you online. So I think it's a bit like the fears has changed a bit.
It's just thing. It's funny how it's completely flipped. Like your parents would have been concerned, like why are you living this life online? Like go out and do things in real life. But now having this virtual life is almost healthier than
like
not.
Therapeutic because you don't have any connections in real life.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting discussion.
Interesting. We need to watch that film.
I'm curious what the song is really about. If I'm completely missed the boat or not. So please let us know.
Maybe imagine if it's some local Polish thing that they have. And then we are both completely wrong.
Missed the point.
Yes.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you for watching.